Hi guys, my name is Thomas and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to change electric guitar pickups for a Stratocaster style guitar. I'm going to be replacing the stock ceramic pickups for the Alnico 5 pickups. So this is the guitar that I'm going to be working on. This is my very first electric guitar, and finally I decided to change the pickups to see how they sound. I'm going to do a comparison test at the end, so stay tuned. And without further ado, let's get started. First, I'm going to remove the strings, but I'll be putting these back on later. When I compare the two sets of pickups later, I want the strings to remain the same. And when you remove the strings, it's a good idea to also clean the guitar. And now I'm going to be unscrewing the screws around the pick guard. Make sure to keep these screws and not lose them. Then I loosen up the screws on the pickups. Now that I flip it over, I'm going to take a picture to make sure that I remember how everything is soldered together. This is the picture I took and I'm going to use it as a reference. Each pickup has a hot wire and a ground wire. The hot one is white and the black one is ground. All the hot wires are soldered into a specific location. Here's for the neck, for the middle pickup, and for the bridge. And all the ground wires are soldered here. And also there's a wire that's connected from the tone pot onto the ground. Make sure to refer to the picture that you took earlier to see where the wires go because yours may be different. I'm going to use the soldering iron to remove each hot wire by melting the solder that's connecting them. Then I'm going to do the same process to remove the ground wires. Here I'm just melting the solder that's blocking the holes where I could insert each hot wires. Then I inserted the bridge hot wire onto the hole where I used a soldering iron and a solder to put it together. I gently pulled it to make sure it's connected well. I repeated the same process for all the hot wires. The middle pickup has a yellow wire, but it's still a hot wire. Also, make sure you're not touching the soldering wire directly because it gets really hot. I have the soldering wire in this container that prevents me from touching the wire directly. Then I'm gonna solder each ground wire one by one. I've seen other guitar electronic parts where all the ground wires are soldered onto the volume pot, but I'm doing it this way because this is how they were connected on my guitar originally. So now all of the wires are connected like they were supposed to. It's now time to check if they're working properly. I'm gonna plug it into the amp, and I'm gonna use a metal object like a screw to see if the pickups are working properly. I'm gonna use the 5-way switch to switch between pickups. Now that everything seems to be working properly, I'm gonna screw in the pickups. And remember, there's a spring between the screw and the pickup. And the more you tighten the screws, the higher the pickups go. And since I have cream colored pickups, I also replaced the volume knobs and tone knobs. Then I put on the screws on the pickguard. Now that I have reinstalled the strings, this is how I adjusted the height of the pickups. I adjusted the pickups where it's higher on the high E strings and lower towards the low E strings. And the reason for this is because towards the low E string, the strings are thicker, therefore produce louder sounds. By having the pickups at an angle, they produce a balanced sound. Adjust the pickup height to your liking, but my personal choice of the pickup height is where the high E string almost touches the pickup when pressed at 22nd fret. Now let's listen to how the stock ceramic pickups sound versus the Wilkinson Alnico 5 pickups. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you next time.